Okay, hello dear friends. Let's do a makeup. Blah. I think it's okay. If it is not okay, then it is not okay. And it's okay that it is not okay. What can you do, right? What can you do? Okay, it will take some time for the water to dry out, so that, let me see, and this way I can see with glasses, I can see a little bit better of the details. You do not want to see too sharp a line. That should be okay. And people usually do not get so close to you. If they get too close to you, either they are your husband, your boyfriend, or someone that is getting into trouble. Anyway, so hello dear friends. So this video I want to do a blah blah blah. I maybe put a timestamp on this video so that you can see it. This is 9:40. Okay, so hello dear friends, good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. I am reading the comments. One friend, I was very touched. One thing about people giving comments or contacting you, for example, from Facebook, if there's one person just say hello, start to chat with you, you ignore it because you do not have to chat. And it's well, anyway, that is what I do. And we do not spend too much time on chatting. But if one person spend the time and spend the energy really chat with you, hello, I have a problem, or hello, I look at your post, I'm very impressed, or I like it, or I have different idea, opinion, I saw your post and that post is against my opinion, so and explain it, and that calls attention because they paid effort and they spend their time and effort doing it, and they deserve to be answered. So this is one of the courtesy, I think. When I start to contacting other people, usually you have an introduction. This is Hai Ying, I like your post, and something. So if you want to start a communication, start chatting, spend some time on your part. And this comment, this friend has written so much about what what her thoughts, and I think it deserves to be properly treated. And writing this long post takes time, takes energy, and I can see sincerely her heart and soul. So I'm really appreciative of all different ideas. I love to listen to you. You are very inspiring. Thank you. It would be wonderful if you could do an episode on how you have dealt with problems of feelings or betrayal, and how to healthily deal and cope with disappointment. I think I have done something about it yesterday. And certainly perfectionism ties into wishing it would be an ideal world for everyone. But as we all know, the world never works out in just ways. And this is frustrating. So how do you learn to let go, even if you are constantly reminded by something, such as seeing disappointing people, and decide which battles are worth fighting? So this one I will talk mainly about how to let go. I think every time when I say something, when I talk something, it's all very momentum. It is one of these particular moment I have think about, and it's important to me. It may not apply to all situations, and I would like you to develop these thoughts and to develop the idea and make the discussion, make the dialogue more profound and more interesting. So do not fight with bad people. Do not fight with senseless people. And recently in Chinese WeChat, we have a lot of this story. There was one couple went to have dinner, and they are having fun time, and the boyfriend, the loving girlfriend loving boyfriend, and the girlfriend looking very good. I think this is the story. And then there was one guy from the side and keep making trouble to the girlfriend and doing this and that, and just impolitely. And the boyfriend was very angry, and then went to fight with that guy. And then that bad guy killed the boyfriend. And it's in a sense, this is your morality. In another sense, it's not worth fighting. Not worth fighting with people who has no fear. Not worth fighting with people who has no shame. Not worth fighting with people who do not care. And you spend your energy, your life is valuable. Your time is valuable. Your energy is valuable. And yesterday our family discussed, and we were saying, if I see a guy stealing my bike, I said I will not fight. If that guy has a gun, I know this might be very, very wrong in some people's sense, but I feel people who did bad things, who is desperate, they may not have the right sense. They cannot sense what is right, what is wrong. You may be good to fight back, and there are a lot of stories. People fight back and get it back. But I know I do not have the capacity. I do not have the ability. I do not have the tools. And it's not my job to do the justice. Then I do not do it because it's beyond me. I do what I can do. And the things that I cannot do, it's not worth my time, worth my life to fight. There is chance that I will be killed. There is chance that I will get myself into dangerous situation. I think maybe in police situation, use your normal sense, use our normal sense. There are fights worth fighting. There are fights not worth fighting. If you see a guy, angry guy with a gun, you do not go there, because your life is also important, the same as saving other people's life. Saving your life is also important. So make sure that use a cool mind, a balanced mind, a mind that can process things, and do not let emotion take the major part, take the better part of yourself. Once you are calm and cool, and you can see the situation, you can see the danger, you get away from it. You retreat from it. It's just a bike comparing with your life. and your life is more than a bike. Make sense? Okay, so that is a dangerous situation. There are sometimes not so dangerous situation. People betrayed you. If there is one guy or one girl betrayed you, you hate it, you are angry, you want to revenge, and you want to make her or make him. Okay, I will talk it's use he or him. It's just become too politically complicated. Okay, I talk from my part. Okay, if my boyfriend, if there was one guy, I talk from a female point. If there is one guy and betray the girl, you may get his life in trouble. You may post and share the story of all his bad things, bad happens. He's blurping, he's making gas, and all these bad things, or all his unglamorous things, and expose it. What does it help you? It makes you not looking good, and you want to explain the story. It's one side of story. It's your story. If you have another guy, you already fall in love, and even better, and more caring to you, you will go to the second guy and forget about the first guy, the guy who hurt you quickly, right? Because it's a priority. You have something better. You have something better than him. Why do I drag myself into that situation? You have something better. If your boss treats you wrong and give you always hard time, you find a new job, and this new job give you better respect and better better venue for your knowledge, energy, time for yourself. You will forget the first one, right? And on the other hand, people who do not work well together, there is one chance they are bad guys, they are bad people. There is another chance that they are not bad people, they are just not fitting for you. The boyfriend you do not like, maybe later on find a wife, find a girlfriend, then they passionately love each other. The boss you do not like, give you hard time. Maybe he is just not that bad, just not the right chemical to you. What is the solution? What is the solution to let go? Make sure you know if it is making good, if it is good for you. You can sense it. First, make sure it is good, and you can get something out of it, and you can get more than you pay. You get more than you pay. Then it's a good equation, right? Then it's an inequality. 大于 it's bigger than. If it is bigger than, it was your fight. But actually, at the end, it will be all equal. And the second thing, find something more interesting to get your attention, divert your attention. I do not fight because I can do painting, I can do mathematics, I can do other things. I have more things to do. And if you have more things to do and make you happy to occupy your time, you will not have time to fight that. You go to shop and well, what do I say? You went shopping, meet with some miserable people and just feel bad. You keep fighting with that guy, with that person, just quarreling, or go back home to make a good food and to serve your whole family, or let the whole family serve you, whichever way. If you have better things to do than the thing you want to fight, then you choose the better things to do. You prioritize your life, what makes you happier. And once you have more interest, more things to do, naturally, you will not stuck into this little zigzag, little small things, these corner things, because you have a rich life. Your life has so many things to do. I feel people who talk and talk too much, maybe they do not paint, maybe they do not do mathematics, maybe they do not cook, maybe they do not go to swim. So they have a lot of time to think about this. If your time is all occupied by other things, by the things that enrich you, that physically make you happy, make you strong, make you beautiful, if you have something make you better, you will not drag yourself into things that lower you or put you down, right? Between going to swim, to meditate in the water, your body in the water, swim and meditating and thinking, and it's so good, right? You will have no time to do the fighting. If you do painting and mess around the paper and put all the color onto it, and not poor painting, not poor painting. I hate poor painting. It's too much, but I do not like it. It's such a waste of color, and I don't think, my personal opinion, I don't think artists do it. Which artist? Artist or people who really care cannot do it. You cannot pour color onto canvas, and gosh, it breaks my heart. It just makes me heart so uncomfortable. And enrich your life, enrich yourself, do a lot of things and find a lot of things. When your life is rich, you will have no time to think about these zigzag, 犄角旮旯 things, those little things, those details, right? Do I make any sense? And the following question, this friend asked, what book do I need? Do I read? When I was young, I liked to read book, and when I come here, I do not read stories, no fictions, and right now I do audiobooks. And I start from documentary, the first documentary, how I met it, I forgot. Anyway, so there was one time, I just, in a time around 5 months ago, I start to bump into a TED Talk, and then it was very interesting. And then I start to listen to TED Talk series, because on YouTube, when you click one thing, it has, the YouTube has intelligence and suggests you the relevant topics. And then I kept on listening to neuroscientists and how the brain develop, and then I went to Coursera and all these things. Just, you can see the development. My husband started Coursera, and he said there is a learning website, Coursera, the best university, Yale, Stanford, Harvard, MIT, all the universities, and started Coursera. And there is a Coursera with their course, you can listen. Then he listened. I would sit in the car and listen to what he listened, and then I thought it is quite good. So I started to listen. I listen also. And then after that, from that, listen to their video, started to Coursera, and then Coursera, go back to Coursera, and then I went to audiobook. As I continue, I listened to how the universe starts 4 billion years ago, how the universe started, and then how humans started, and how we came out of Africa, and all the human beings, all the human race, Homo sapiens started from Africa, and migrate to Asia, to Europe, to Neanderthal, to North America, South America, Ocean, and Australia. Okay, so all these stories. And I also listened to audiobook. Then I found audiobook is, okay, Google is eager to talk. Okay, and then I listened to audiobook. Audiobook seems a little bit too not fun. So documentary. I listen to documentaries and some all kinds of things. My eye, I cannot read for a long time. And also, I feel reading fiction is kind of just, yeah, I listen to books and mostly documentaries. I feel they are very interesting and get a lot of knowledge. And maybe sometimes it's not the right, each person has different ideas. And you do not only listen to one, you do not only listen to one person, one kind of knowledge. And you start to listen to more around that topic, Greek mythology, and you start to listen to more of this and gain your knowledge, and then you can start to process. With enough knowledge, your brain can process, can analyze what is right, what is wrong, what makes sense, what does not make sense. Do I make sense? Okay, it's a good time to stop. I love you, I really do. Do. Bye bye, friend.